Hey, welcome back to my channel on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, you can go directly to my website, windowpurchase.com, where I have a compilation of all the videos listed in order, and then you can just jump to the videos you want to watch instead of wasting your time looking all over the place for videos that might not concern you. And if you want to know any of my history or background, there's plenty of videos out there that explain what I've done, how long I've been in the industry, stuff like that. I just want to kind of get into this. I have a lot of clients that have asked me, why aren't new windows better? Why aren't new windows made to last longer or be more energy efficient? And if they're not asking that question, they should. It boils down to one thing. You got to understand that if you watch one of my latest videos, which is somewhere around 150-ish, it was on how many manufacturers are there in the US? Well, there's almost 700. Now, most of the manufacturers' goals is to sell lots of windows. How you sell lots of windows is you build them with lower end components, because that allows the window to be sold to dealers at a lower wholesale price. Now you have more dealers that want to buy from you because they see a bigger profit margin involved. When you start using better components or better engineering or better ingredients, those things cost more. Now the wholesale price of that window, if you're even selling to dealers, becomes more money, and less dealers are less interested. Case in point, this is a crank out piece on a casement window that goes in and out, and it wasn't stainless steel, and it rusted. And you know, it looked great when the window was new, and it helped keep the price of the window down, and somebody bought it. But, you know, better hardware, for example, is going to be stainless steel. It's going to cost more. Then you have heavy-duty hardware to handle the bigger ones. And you can see there's major differences in these products. And as you start to get better and better, those components cost more, and that's why these companies have to charge more. Now, with that being said, I'm not a big fan of the old saying, you get what you pay for. I'm a bigger fan of the saying, you get what you pay for and you know what you're buying. And I see a lot of companies that are still using mid-grade to low-end components, but they're still charging a premium for that window. And because they can get away with it. It might be a big brand name. It might be a heavy advertised local company that just seems to have the lock on everybody. Again, perception is reality, but not factuality. And these are some of the things you have to learn about windows to really break down. Is that window as high-end as you think? Or is it just high price, but it's really mid-grade or low-end? Another one, for example, would be this. This is a low-quality vinyl grade. You can watch my videos on vinyl and polymers and stuff. But the component here, it's cheap. It's just, you can twist this, it melts, it bends, it warps, it cracks. It's a glazing bead. The purpose of this, which goes all the way around the window, is to hold the glass in. So if you have a company throwing something like this in, and then you have companies that are making these, you can see the difference in quality. And these you can't even bend. These are as tough as a bone. And this is also a higher grade vinyl. There's ingredients in this that keep it from warping, sagging, blistering, cracking, discoloring, that was never put into these glazing beads. And those are just two of the components out of many, many, many components that you can put into windows or doors. So again, that's why a lot of companies sell a lot of windows, because they're priced at a low wholesale cost, which still affords them the ability to make a profit. Then the dealer gets it, then they mark it up to whatever they think they could sell it for, and that's kind of what rules the roost in the window and door industry, at least in the US. But if you have a company that's making these windows not to be sold to dealers, but to be sold directly to the end user, which is the consumer, aka the homeowner, and not to the fix-it flippers or the do-it-yourselfers or the dealers, that's why one window may cost more than the other, because it's simply made better. The problem is when you put those windows side by side, you can't see the differences unless you're really trained on what to look for. But that's what I'm here for. Watch all my videos. Not really, don't. If you're watching every one of my videos, you need to get a life. Anyway, my name's Jay Johnson. I hope this video helps. And again, look out for more videos. I'm always posting. Thank you.